Hey, what's good, gamers? Welcome back to BeBackGaming. Today, we're diving deep into Saros, the action-packed sci-fi adventure that's got everyone talking. This is a lost colony story set on the eerie planet of Carcosa, and let me tell you, it's a wild ride. No sponsors here, just my honest thoughts after sinking hours into this game. So, grab a snack, hit that like button, and let's jump in. Let's talk about what Saros is. Developed, this action game dropped in release 2025 and puts you in the boots of Arjun Devraj, a survivor on the planet Carcosa, where a creepy eclipse is messing with everything. Think Dead Space vibes meets Horizon Zero Dawn exploration, with a dash of cosmic horror. The game blends fast-paced combat, exploration, and a haunting narrative, all wrapped in some jaw-dropping visuals. But does it live up to the hype? Let's break it down. Alright, gameplay is where Saros shines. Mostly. The combat is buttery smooth, think third-person shooter with a cover system and some slick melee moves. You've got a mix of futuristic weapons like plasma rifles and a cool grappling hook for mobility. I love how you can chain attacks to feel like a total badass, but sometimes the enemy AI feels a bit predictable, like, I had grunts just standing there while I sniped them. Not exactly Halo levels of smart. Exploration is another big piece. Carcosa's open-world zones are gorgeous, think alien jungles, crumbling colony ruins, and glowing caves. The art design is top-notch, and the eclipse mechanic adds this eerie red hue that changes how you play. Some areas get darker, forcing you to use your flashlight or risk getting jumped by creatures. It's immersive, but the map can feel overwhelming, and I got lost a few times without clear waypoints. One thing I gotta call out, the crafting system. You gather resources to upgrade weapons and gear, but it feels tacked on. I spend way too much time collecting lunar shards, just to unlock a slightly better scope. Simplify it, you know. Now, the story. Without spoiling anything, Saros hooks you with this mystery. What happened to the Carcosa colony? Arjun's a solid protagonist voiced with real grit, and his personal arc ties into the bigger cosmic stakes. The writing leans hard into that. Love a crashing you're a speck in the universe vibe, which I dig. Supporting characters, like the scientist Myra, add depth, but some NPCs feel like quest dispensers. The pacing is mostly great, with cutscenes that don't overstay their welcome. My only gripe, the middle act drags a bit with fetch quests. Still, the final hours had me glued to my screen. If you love narrative-driven games, Saros delivers. But don't expect the Last of Us levels of emotional gut punch. Visually, Saros is a stunner. Running on platform, for example, PC, PS5, the textures pop, and the lighting during the eclipse is chef's kiss. Character models are detailed, though some animations, like climbing, feel stiff. Performance-wise, I had a few frame drops in crowded areas, but no game-breaking bugs. The sound design, oh man, the ambient creaks, distant roars, and that pulsing eclipse soundtrack, it's immersive as hell. Voice acting is solid, though a few lines felt flat. If you've got a good headset, crank it up. So, what's the verdict? Let's sum it up. Pros. Stunning visuals and atmosphere. Fun, fast-paced combat. Engaging story with cosmic horror vibes. Cons. Clunky crafting system. Some repetitive quests. I could be smarter. Overall, Saros is a blast if you love sci-fi action with a creepy twist. But it's not perfect. Final thoughts. Saros is a bold swing that lands most of its punches. It's not gonna dethrone the genre giants, but it's a memorable adventure worth playing. I'm giving it a 7.5/10. If you're into sci-fi epics, grab it on sale or check it out on platform. What do you think? Drop your thoughts in the comments and let's chat. That's it for this Saros review. If you enjoyed this deep dive, smash that like button, subscribe, and ring the bell for more gaming goodness. Check out my other reviews, and follow me on X for updates. This is BeBackGaming, and I'll catch you in the next one. Peace.